Now that I have your attention, please be kind. Listen to me just for a minute now. We need to set our differences aside, my friend. Oh, we'll end up riding the same man. 'Cause this isn't a dream. Travel across our Milky Way. Sergeants on the sun. Area 51. I'm talking to you without you having to how can I get through?
Daughters
Cause it's so damn real. So what can I
All right, pokerface.com, area 51. All right, welcome to the Rob and Freeland Show. It's one of the last few episodes. What a shame, man. I've already done 300 shows with my friend Rob. Think about it. You guys have hung out with me for over 300 shows. Actually, if you want to include the Jim Freeland Show, is it okay to do the dishes? With the Jim Freeland Show, you guys have hung out with me for more than 500 or so episodes. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Thank you. The one thing I will do is spend a couple of minutes talking about the things that I've learned over the last few years. I'll talk about how the people that listen to Oracle, the people who are involved through Oracle, I'll just spend a few minutes talking about how you've enriched my life. As I started hanging around at Oracle about 4 years ago, when they first started, and I listened to the shows, but I met a lot of people, and I've made a lot of contacts, and a lot of friends. And I consider all of you guys listening to my show my friend. My life has really been enriched by not necessarily Oracle, but definitely necessarily. I mean, it's hard to say what I would be like right now if I didn't know all you guys, if I didn't learn the things that I've learned in the last 4 years. the people that I've met in the last 4 years. I've come to love a lot of you guys like you were family to me. I've come to really care about a lot of people. I don't do a show. I don't. Well, the thing of it is I realized right away that doing a radio show is not going to change anything. I realized right away that the ball is rolling, that the snowball well, I'll come right out and say it. Thanks to you. Thanks to everybody that listens to my show. I have so much love in my heart, so much compassion and empathy. I'm completely evolved right to my core, to the very center of who I am and how I go about doing things. I think about almost everything I say and do now. I think about how it'll affect people. I realize that I have a radio show, and I'm not on Fox or CNN. I don't have InfoWars. I'm not the tip of any spear. But I realize that I had a sort of responsibility. One, not to buy my own bullshit. You know, a lot of people, not a lot of people, but a lot of, news aggregates, a lot of radio shows out there are all full of themselves. I think their shit don't stink. Fuck the FCC. Fuck Dookie frickin' Powell and the FCC. Oracle Broadcasting shutting down in 2 weeks. I'm not going to make it a swear fest, and I apologize for that, but I thought I'd throw it in there since we no longer care about the FCC. If I hadn't become involved, now I'm not even talking, screw all the trolls and the retards that talk smack about the hosts. Every host is an individual. Every host feels differently about what is more important. The only thing that's important to me is you guys that are listening to my show. I'm not changing the world, telling you who to hate and pointing fingers and hanging this people and hanging them people. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in helping you out if you need help. I'm interested in the folks that listen to my show becoming friends. I'm more interested in seeing things become different than driving traffic to my website than trying. I'm already cool. I don't need to do a radio show and have people think I'm cool. In fact, I'm too cool. I'm so cool that I act like nothing matters. I mean, that's not true. And I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to get, I don't want to get mushy, but I wouldn't be the man I am right now if it wasn't for you. The people that I know, that I've met in the chat rooms, that I've met through my journeys across the country, representing Oracle Broadcasting, representing some of the other networks and functions and organizations that I'm involved with. I will take calls here in a few minutes. This has been purely, I mean, I don't even think that I've given enough to deserve the beauty that I've received. All right. The empathy and the compassion that I feel is a direct result of the people I've come in contact with. And I will forever be grateful, regardless of how I feel about the way it's being shut down. I will be forever grateful to Oracle Broadcasting, to Doug, to my friend, my good friend Rob, all the other hosts. Michael Herzog's been here 4 years, right from the start. Papa Bear, the Midnight Rider, Mike Chambers, Lee Rogers. These guys put their heart and soul into a project that I have reaped endless benefits from. Not monetary. I haven't made hardly any money doing this. And I don't care. I decided I didn't want to. I'm not selling trinkets for anybody. And, I just decided that makes me like every other. Hey, come buy this. Woo! You hear about this? Woo! Squatty potty filters. Woo, woo, woo. I'm not doing that. Now, I don't know where I'm going from here. Not that I don't have anywhere I could go. I've already, I do a good show. Rob and I do a good show. I do a great show by myself. I have a lot of contacts. And I've been contacted by a lot of networks already. I'm just not sure what I want to do. But what I do want is for all you guys to understand that I'm the one that's gained from all this. And I want, I'm as selfish as anybody else. I don't want to talk about how I may have enriched your life. I'm talking about how you all have enriched my life. The love that you've shown me, the care, the understanding, the love and the understanding that you've shown each other. People who know each other because of Oracle Broadcasting, because of the chat rooms, because of the different shows and the people who call in. I'm proud as hell to call myself friends of yours. I'm proud as hell to be associated with Oracle and with all the people who listen to Oracle, who do shows at Oracle. I may have had a few personal adolescent grudges or adolescent, incidents with some of the other folks here. There's certain people that are just assholes. It's not content. It's just you're an asshole. Call it like you see it. You're an asshole, and you should go where assholes go. But seriously, I'm not sad. I'm sad that I feel like I'm not going to be able to connect. But the truth is, if you guys follow me to the next network, there's going to be a whole new group of friends that you're going to meet. And what I've gained from hanging around, from being involved in the information, from the places that I've been sent by listeners, by friends, is incalculable. I can't calculate it. I don't have an abacus that'll work. Whatever. An abacus and abacus. I don't have an abacus that works that high. I'm not burning any bridges. I don't burn bridges. I just want you guys to know that, man, oh man, I'm so grateful that I got to meet, that I've been able to share my entire life. You guys know more about me than my father. You guys know as much about me as my wife. I've shared just about everything there is to know about me with you freely. And to me, that is the enrichment that I'm talking about. That's the beauty. All the people I've met almost every person I know right now, somehow, in some way, I can play 7 ways to Oracle to some person I met, some person who just out of the blue cared about me. For that, I'll be forever grateful. Anytime that, yeah, I'm just not sure yet. There's a couple of weeks I'm going to try not to just be a slack ass and not do any shows. I give you my word on that. I just wanted to spend a few minutes. I want people to understand that I don't think I'm changing anything. I'm not the tip of any spear. I don't feel like a lot of the other people that you might hear, like I'm this big guy, like I've got things going on and I'm involved in this and hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. That's all bullshit. That's all niche marketing. I'm not a niche marketer. You're not a niche market. You guys are my family. Even the folks that I haven't listened to or I haven't talked or met in person or who don't come in the chat rooms and who don't email and who don't call up. It doesn't matter. I know. I see the numbers. You're listening. I don't think there's any way to stop. Oracle's just become too much for one person to handle. Good Lord. You know, the empathy that I feel is directly related to the attitudes of the people that I've met, to my good friends. I wasn't always like this, guys. Trust me. But I started realizing that violence, threats of violence, that aggression and hostility aren't going to do anything for me on a personal level. They don't do anything for us as a whole. And I learned that from you. I've always been a caring and loving person, but I mean, I learned from the people at Oracle real empathy, real love and compassion, real friendships. I have seen people who know each other because of me, because of Oracle, help each other, do things for each other. That to me is far and away one of the most wonderful things that I could possibly be involved with. Not doing a show, not calling people names. Just plain and simple, knowing you guys and seeing how beautiful you are has made me a better, more beautiful, more empathetic person. 10 times the man I was 4 years ago. 10 times. That being said, I'll take calls after the... All right, welcome back to the Rob and Freeland Show. We're going to make this a party. Today, it's a party. All right? Today, we're going to celebrate the fact that we all know each other. We're going to celebrate the beauty that we've all found in each other. 866-841-1065, area code 501. Welcome to the Rob and Freeland Show, brother.
Hey, man.
Oh, I can tell already who this is. This is my good friend from the Greyhound, from the planet. We're beyond Greyhound buddies now, bro.
That's right. That was awesome. Yeah, you've made a big influence in my life, James. It's just phenomenal. I'd given up really, trying to share information with people, that old cliche, well, just how much good can you really do? I mean, what can you do? Well, we can do what you're doing, and just keep talking, keep spreading the information and sharing, and maybe one day, I hate to sound like a defeatist for Jimmy at Boiler Room, but it doesn't look good. It just doesn't seem like we can win, but maybe we can, and we can't if we don't keep trying. And I know I speak for so many of us, James, that we really appreciate what you're doing and been doing, and that you've been keeping on, and I know it's discouraging. From you went from Orion over to Oracle, and Oracle and UCY have been my favorite places to be. I'm thankful for Jules too, and all the hard work that she's put in. You guys, people don't realize that it's almost every waking hour to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
And some of us are Facebook activists, and everybody has their part to play, and so no matter where you end up or what you do, we're still with you, James. We still support you and love you, and really thankful for you, brother.
Oh, Vince, man. Thanks, dude. All I can say is, I'm trying to stop looking at things in terms of win or lose, and I'm going to be who I am regardless. I'm not too concerned about laws, and I understand that people are frustrated. People get anxious. People are like, well, I've known about this for 5 years and nothing's changed. But yeah. In my life, things have changed. I've met and made friends with people all across the United States. I mean, to me, regardless of how things shape up, regardless of how we're treated, or how the economy goes, we got each other for one. Yeah, that's some people don't think that's a whole lot, but the fight, really, the real fight is in your mind, is in your own heart. The fact is that this system, our government, this isn't anything unique. Government and rule, and these, by force, by decree. We decree that we are the government and we'll kill you if you don't do it. We say that's thousands of years old. And so I don't feel discouraged because, we're in apocalyptic times, because everybody's thought that they were living during apocalyptic times. What I feel
we have
like,
the advantage.
Pardon me?
We have the advantage right now that we have what's never been had before in history, and we have the ability to reach and touch and talk to each other around the world instantaneously. We have the chance right now in world history as mankind to turn it all on its head. And you're talking about the apocalyptic times, the people supposing we're in the end times, and just saying, well, there's nothing we can do. It's prophesied. Well, first of all this prophecy could have been, just pre-planned to get people to lay down. So I don't care what your faith is, if you've got faith or not faith, or believe whatever you want to. I don't care. That's up to you and your idea of who God is or not is. And we need to put all our differences aside and not nitpick each other, and let's stand in what's absolute, and that's our natural rights to exist without interference from others. And this is the bottom line. We can't run down every rabbit trail because they turn circles, so we can't pin it down on Illuminati, Masons, Jesuits, Jews, or Zionists, or whatever.
It doesn't matter at this point
that's
anymore.
That's what you do.
Does it, Vince?
Say it again?
I said it doesn't matter at this point anymore.
Yeah.
We keep running in circles trying to accuse the right people, or trying to point the finger in the right direction, and while the whole time we're not evolving ourselves. And I'm just saying that. I don't mean like the human race, although I do, but, we're spent, just ungodly amounts of time looking into who's causing what, and none of us are changing ourselves. None of us are not, trying to become different and better. A lot of people feel like, well, what's the use? And then I say to that, I love you guys. And, get out there, and you don't necessarily have to be spreading messages of anything other than, hey, man, I understand that we may be different a little bit, but I still care about you. And that's right. What I'm trying. Those are the seeds I try to plant, the seeds that we're all just, this seems like a very large planet. You live in your house and you're like, wow, I have a big house. I live in a very large country. We are a very large county in a big state. We live in a large country. This is a giant continent, But really, this is just a tiny blue speck, completely, absolutely, and utterly insignificant on a cosmic scale.
Amazing. I've seen that.
We have each other.
Like at a planetarium.
That's the one thing we got, Vince, is each other. And I think, I've helped people realize that that's important, that having each other, that sharing, that fellowship and that love and empathy are important things.
James, I'm going to jump off and give somebody else a chance to get in here because, you've affected a lot of people, and I know that I can speak for all of us. We love you and very proud of you, James, and we're going to support you wherever you go, whatever you do. And if you're not on air, and I hope that's not the case, but that we're going to still remain friends, and we're going to, if we're not hearing you on the radio, you better get you a plan on your long distance carrier because we're going to burn your phone up.
Oh, thank you, Vince. I'll let you go, and I'll take the next caller here in a second. I'll pop back up somewhere. The one thing that can't happen, look, just because Oracle Broadcast Network is shutting down, the one thing that's not going to happen is we're not going to I can't unknow you guys. I can't unknow the people and the beauty that I've found through. I mean, we've had maybe a few differences of opinion. Not you and I, Vince, but I and everyone else. You'll find that if you spend 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, flapping your jibs, you're certainly going to say something that somebody takes issue with. We got about a minute before the break. After the break, I'll take the next phone call, 559 area code. Stay tuned. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you. The one thing that I can say right now is that I'm absolutely blown away by the fellowship that I've found with a lot of folks here at Oracle Broadcasting, and not necessarily hosts, but you people, you folks that listen. One of you guys. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. All right, guys, sorry about that. I didn't realize I was unmuted till I saw my level meter. Oh, man, welcome back to the Robin Freeland Show. I guess I'll take calls. I guess I'll take the next call now. We'll continue the party in a few minutes. Just remember. Just remember this. I'm so freaking grateful to have known all you folks. That I get a little verklempt sometimes when I think about it, because it's not about me. It's about us. All right, area code 559. Welcome to the Robin Freeland Show.
Would that be me?
Yes, that's you, sir.
JJ, John Stokes, Montana. How are you, sir?
Hey, John, my good friend. How are you, brother?
You know, this is just such a magical time because another door is opening for you. At least you got 2 weeks. Most of the time when they can me, I don't find out about it till the next day when they got a substitute.
Yeah, man. I hear you, dude.
You know, I was thinking back about a year and a half ago. It was a magical time when there was an alumni put together. You, Kurt, Christina, and Jules, and I were all on the A network at the same time, and I can't think of a better entourage. And whatever fate came in and threw us to the wind, and now we're all on separate paths, reaching larger and larger audiences all the time with the same truthful message. So you look at it that way, it's actually kind of a blessing.
John, I'm complete. You're one of the people I've met. I mean, you, not just you, but everybody. You are all part of the reason I feel completely blessed by, just by being involved the way I have been.
I mean, it's a privilege to show up for me every day, and try and inform the audience and get my opinions out there, of course. And there's not a day goes by I don't offend somebody. It's just the nature of the beast. But I've been doing this for 15 years.
Yeah.
But when you connect with the audience like you and Christina and Jules do and Kurt, and
you.
It's special. It's really special. Not many people do it. They're more interested in selling commercials and getting some, 6 or 7 zeros on their paycheck. And we do this because we love our family, and our audience becomes our family. And it hurts you when you find out one's got cancer or one passed away, it really touches us hosts when that happens, folks. I don't know if you know that so much.
It does. I've cried tears of pain and tears of utter euphoric happiness through my associations with radio and the folks that listen to my shows and the shows I listen to, because I'm also a fan of all their hosts.
There's times I hit a subject or recite something on air and I lose it. I mean, I'm a grown man, 61. I start choking up and I can't control the tears. And folks, that's not radio. That's not fake. And it's neither from JJ either. I mean, it's just like, I got to take a break here, do some music, because I can't go on. I mean, it's just some of the stuff affects us that bad. And when we tell you about the radiation that's coming to kill you, it is. The financial collapse is coming. It is. But we're in this together.
Yeah.
We probably won't all do that well, but people like JJ, myself, by the way, my name is John Stokes, are going to do what we can to make it better or to inform you or tell you to get the hell out of the way as quick as you can. And that's about all we can do.
We're going to be there with you. That's what I think. That's what I say. That's what, I made a lot of commitments in my life, and I made a lot of friends, and I just look at, the commitment, I made to my wife. And the one thing that I'm just going to make, as far as, like with my wife, she's my friend. She's one of my best friends that I've ever had. I just want to be there. When anything happens, I want to be there holding her hand. If something happens to the people that listen to my show and to my friends, I just want them to know. Even though we're not going to be able to change anything, I just want to be there to hold their hand when it happens, to be comforting. I don't want anyone to be shocked by me. I want people to be comfortable around me, and I want them, because of their association with me, to feel comfort.
A friend of mine just 2 weeks ago lost his wife. She'd been sick for about 3 or 4 months, and it was coming. But it's, you can be there for them, and, as much as you say that, there's a tremendous void in that person's life now. And, when you see friends out there that are going through that, folks, reach out to them. Even if it's for a cup of coffee or a beer or a joint, or go take them some porridge.
Bring them some porridge. Just kidding. Sometimes that makes people's day.
Well, God bless you, and nothing but the best is going to happen for you, JJ. And I will always be listening to you and your blogs. And you're quite the young man that you blessed my life, and I'm enriched forever meeting you. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh man, John, thank you, John Stokes, The Edge. Yeah, I'm completely humbled at times. And I want to keep it that way. I want to stay humble. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I feel like, exactly like I said, man, when things are hard for you, when you need a friend, I just want to hold your hand. I know that sounds, may sound stupid and may not be hatey enough for some people. I may not have enough hate in my heart and enough vengeance and retribution. I've seen vengeance and retribution, man. I grew up, I lived on the streets all my frickin' life. I've seen people getting even with each other, the system getting even, people getting retribution and vengeance and punishment. And I'm in the middle of the road, all right? Because I do see where I see both sides of the argument, but it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that I can bring comfort to somebody. Period. Haiti, not Haiti. And I'm not going to disappear. But I'm going to put a little more thought into what I do next. I like live radio. I'm not really a podcaster. I'm not much of a blogger. I like to do live radio. I like to go around the country and meet people and become involved with events. And you're a group of beautiful frickin' people. Even the ones that don't like me. You've still enriched my life. Made me look at myself. I've been humbled many times. I don't have a problem with it. It makes me reflect on myself, the relationships I have with other people. And, there's a whole hour and I haven't talked about any news yet, but I just wanted to, I think it's important that you understand that I like Dick's Sporting Goods. The second hour of the show, we'll make it a party. But I just thought it's very important for you guys to realize just how special, just how important, how integral that you are in who I am. Because I'd be a bitter, hateful person by now if I didn't know most of you. All right, guys, hour one, stay tuned. Another one bites the dust. Sporting Goods. I like Dick's Sporting Goods. Although I am quite partial to my own appendage. And if anyone were to try to steal it, I think I would take issue with that. Welcome back to the Rob and Freeland Show. This one is for my good friend up in Michigan. You know who you are.
I wanted to believe the founders are turning in their graves and what we've come to be.
right back after this break. The Rob and Freeland Show here at the Oracle Broadcast Network. And I am going to play a few more dedications today. I'm not going to bore you. And I just scratched the surface of the things that I have gained. I don't care. I don't even want to talk about accomplishments. I mean, if I were to sit here and go over the list of things that I've learned just about myself through all the people I've met at Oracle, at Orion, at American Free Radio, at all these other places and aggregates and events, at Live Free or Die, at Freedom Palooza, at my friends in Michigan, at all these different things and events that happen, I barely scratched the surface. I don't even know if I would be able to completely articulate my gratitude, my humility. And there's one thing that I say over and over and over. I learned one of the best things that I've learned from you is to not be afraid to take the short end of the stick once in a while, to not be afraid to lose an argument, to not be afraid to feel slighted or to look like you're taking, the short end of the stick in order to save or to keep from hurting someone. Sometimes even when you know you're right, you should apologize. Sometimes being right or wrong doesn't matter. Sometimes just being is more important. How about this? Here, I'm going to dedicate this song to all my friends, to all the people I've insulted, to all y'all.
Sorry, yeah. But we will never be friends again. Let's have a drink and talk it over. I wanna keep you on my brain. We're here today and gone tomorrow. When life will end, I said some things that cause you sorrow. I wanna keep you from my friend. Keep you by my friend.
Beth Hart, and Joe Bonamassa. I want to keep you as my friend. I guess the message there is, if I've done anything to cause you sorrow, I'm sorry. And I want to keep you as my friend. Speak of the devil. Oh, yeah! This is where I grew up. This is what I was raised on. This is what I understand. Hammy, my man.
At night I walk this stinking street past the crazies on my block, and I see the same old faces and I hear that same old talk, and I'm searching for the latest thing. I break in this routine. I'm talking some new kicks, ones like you ain't never seen. This is home. This is Main Street. It's our home. The only one I know. And we don't really back to back though, 'cause we're sick of these four walls. Now what you think is nothing might be something after all. Now you know this ain't no food street, and it's dead ahead. The poor folks play for keeps down here, they're the living dead. Down to Main Street. They're dancing now. Out on Main Street. Dance, baby. It's always here and now, my friend. It ain't once upon a time. It's all over but the shouting. I come to take what's mine. We're searching for the latest thing. A break in this routine. Talking some new kicks, ones like you ain't never seen. This is home. This is Main Street. It's our home. Only one I know. See, a gun is real easy in this desperate part of town. Turns you from hunted into hunter. You go and hunt somebody down. Wait a minute now. Somebody said, fair warning, Lord. Lord, strike that poor boy down.
I can't believe I did that. I thought that was my bumper music, guys. I'll be honest with you. Van Halen, Mean Streets, man. Couldn't have said it better. I'm actually having fun now, you know. What the hell? It's a morning show. But music is such a huge part of my life that I don't mind playing music every now and again. We're going out with a bang. You know, you can only I can only bring you down so much. I can only talk so much smack about what's going on, you know. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with me, for bearing with me. Oh, here's one. We'll finish off. You know what? I'll play another song, too. I don't even care now.
Just got paid today, got me a pocket full of change. Said I just got paid today, got me a pocket full of change. If you believe like working hard all day, just step on my shoes and take my pay. I was born my papa's son. When I hit the ground, I was on the run. Hey, one glad hand and the other behind. You can have yours, just give me mine. When the hound dog bark in the back of the night, stick my hand in my pocket, everything's alright. Just got paid today, got me a pocket full of change. Say, black sheep, black, do you got some wool? Yes, I do, man, my bag is full. If you hear a beaver and you know the rest, but it's waiting
pay today, baby. Oh, yeah. You're my pay. You're the reason I keep doing this. You're the reason I'm going to Pennsylvania for 3 days and 3 nights. To sit in the sun, stand up on stage, and bring you some of the best entertainment, some of the best intelligence that you're going to find. Yes, I'm talking about the 3rd annual Freedom Palooza on the shores of the Delaware. Last year it was so freaking hot. I thought I was going to pass out. We were handing out free water. And it was still cool. It was friends, hanging out with friends, and we made a lot of bonds in the last couple of years. Boy, I hope to make some more. Right after the break, I got another one for another friend, another person, another reason that my life is better. And then, I got one. Well, we're going to end the show with a little Viva Cannabis. Well, now, History Channel. They have in their 10-hour, which I haven't watched, by the way. They're the Bible. They've got this. It's like a 5-part series. And Satan looks just like Barack Obama. Guys, if you don't really now see what's shaping up to be crazy, cool-like positioning in our political system, man, you're just not paying attention. History Channel. By the way, I flipped past History Channel last night, and there was Alex Jones talking about Freemasons. How they run the world. All right, stay tuned. There's more. We'll be right back after this break. This is the Oracle Broadcast Network. You know who this is for.
Shelter and freedom, yeah, I'll take what I can find. And my only company is this pocket full of shells. They took my family and now I'm bound to raise some hell. Some folks are born with a silver spoon in hand. Others born without a spine, never meant to take a stand. But me and all of my friends who habitate this land, we were born with a fire inside, we were born to fight the man. So now I'm rolling down the highway, turn right on the Route 41. Now I'm taking it my way, this is just the way of the gun. Yeah, yeah, the gun. Well, I woke up on that morning and I gazed out through the flames, and there I saw the sheriff and I knew he was to blame. And then I saw the SWAT team as they're kicking down the door. They crossed this son of liberty and got more than they bargained for. So now I'm rolling down the highway, turn right on to Route 41. Now I'm taking it scope as the checkpoint comes in sight. Bend over, Sheriff Jackson, and kiss your ass goodnight. Well, I pick up my spent magazine and I roll up to the sun. Now they're taking it my way. This is just the way of the gun. Yeah, yeah, the gun. The gun. Yeah, yeah.
Jesse Calhoun.
The gun.
The Marrows. Another group of beautiful, beautiful individuals that I met, not directly through Oracle Broadcasting, but directly through associations that I made through Oracle Broadcasting. All right, I want to thank Tom and Fort Myers for hanging for so long. Welcome to the Robin Freeland Show, Tom.
Hey man, it's worth waiting. Hey, I heard you. What made me call was you said a word that just struck a chord with me earlier. You said sorry. I worked with a Marine Corps colonel one time. He was a Marine Corps aviator actually, and he said, "You never say sorry. That's a sign of weakness."
Well, I understand that is a lot of people's view. I say I'm sorry because... go ahead, man.
Oh, yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. No use saying sorry because it was something I enjoyed.
Well, I feel like if I did something, if I've hurt somebody in any way that I don't know, man. I don't think saying I'm sorry shows that I'm a weak person. I feel like the ability...
I know, man.
No, Tom, no, I'm not... I understand what your drill sergeant was saying, but to me, in my opinion... my ability to be humble and to say a sorry is makes me a man, shows that I am courageous and strong.
Hey, I just wanted to ask you. I mean, it's still 2 weeks, man. Have you ever gave up just whenever you shouldn't have, and you say, "Oh man, if I would have just stuck it out just that extra 3 minutes."
Yeah.
So all's not lost yet.
Yeah,
don't give up, man. All's not lost. Yeah, at the last minute. I mean, Charlie, I enjoy listening to him, and I know that he knows that there is God, as he would say. I know he knows, and this may end up being one of the reasons why he may end up just. He already knows, and he's just irritated at the way they've manipulated religion. But maybe this will get him to really be a believer again whenever everything turns around at the last minute in God's timing. Yahweh or whatever you want to say. And yeah, man, you guys are great, and I'm not giving up. I'm going to listen to the very end. So screw y'all. Hey, but whenever you use the word fuck, I always think that means you might be sexually deprived.
Oh, well, I don't know what to say. I am going to try not to swear and cuss, but I agree. And I'm not giving up, man. Are you kidding me? I've grown so much.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, man. You guys are. I wish I would have started listening a long time ago. You guys are really, really enjoyable. And it's people like you that make light of the situation, that come up with, okay, so what? You got a problem? Okay, so just like my mother asked me, what are you going to do about it? Well, this was 2006, 2007. Started thinking, and it didn't take long for me to realize I'm going to tell every fucking buddy I can. Excuse me, but I've been away from my wife for a couple of weeks.
Okay, well, you're with family now.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, sometimes we got to get on the right page of, okay, we see what they're doing. We know that they're trolls. We know that they're nothing but little goblins and monsters. So we just do every single thing that we possibly can to counteract them, because there's going to be new monsters coming out. But these ones, they're ready for dirt naps, man, most of them. Really.
High-speed dirt.
Yeah, I don't want to wish anything bad on them, but man, they need to just cool their jets, because they're not, they think they're doing it to benefit themselves. Anybody with any kind of common sense, of course, you lose it whenever you go to college straight from high school. But anybody with common sense, you just give it a little bit of thought. It's like, man, you're gonna ruin your own life too. They're gonna be stuck in them holes.
Yeah.
You know, newest one over there in Idaho, I believe. I know they keep telling me there's a lot of dirt coming out of there for some reason.
Out of Idaho?
Yeah. They say, I don't know where all that dirt's coming from, but they're always hauling dirt out of there. I go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your email address? Because there was one piece of that Air Force 2025 I stumbled across by accident by just moving the URL around a little bit.
Okay.
And I never did. And this, you're going to love this one.
Okay, truthrising@gmail.com. That's truthrising@gmail.com.
Man, keep on going. Persevere, dude.
All right, thank you. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. There's more of the Rob and Freeland Show here at Oracle Broadcast Network. Oh, well, welcome back to the Rob and Freeland Show here at Oracle for the moment. For those of you who wonder what you're going to do and where you're going to find friends, UCY.TV for the last almost a year has been simulcasting the Rob and Freeland Show and the Jim Freeland Show. There's a huge contingent, well, not huge, but there's a large number of friends of mine, people who I really dearly, deeply care about, and you'll find them at UCY.TV. And anything I do in the future will somehow make its way to UCY TV, UCY.TV. And if anybody will know where I've churned up, if it isn't at UCY.TV, that's where you'll find out. We'll try to keep it clean for the rest of the show. We'll try to keep it clean for the rest of the show. Pokerface.com. Never have
gift from the Father. Each to be shared with each other. As I breathe in, you breathe out. As I breathe in, you breathe out. I say hey now. We have to learn from each other. We've got to love one another as brothers, each other. Cat in its mother's milk. It's not a very cool thing to do. It's an offense to the father, an offense to its mother, an offense to each other, my brother. Yeah.
Another association I made directly to Oracle and to the people who I knew here, man. I gained a brother. I gained 3 brothers. Paul Petty, Dennis, and Brett of Poker Face. Man, you'd have to travel far and wide to find people as beautiful as that. Me and Paul and I were 80 percenters. Screw 1 percenters, screw 99 percenters. We're 80 percenters. We know. Even if we were twins attached in the womb, we would have opposing views on certain things. But you don't usually have to look hard to find 80% of your views and your opinions will match. It's enough. It's enough. Huh. 80% is enough. We don't have to be exactly alike. We don't have to think exactly the same. Get down to the core. And you're going to find out that it's enough, man. That we agree on a lot of things. That we just want something better. Although always wanting something better indicates that what you got sucks. But I don't think that way. Because I think you're always going to have somebody somewhere with a club waiting for you to step out of line. I think it's more a matter of fear. No fear, baby. We're family. All right, guys. Thank you very much.